Welcome back to episode 2 of my training log. This week we departed a little bit from the plan. However, I did talk with my coach and let him know some things coming up, so we did revise things. But this is kind of my off-season training, so getting speed and strength back, but occasionally still getting up into the mountains. Well, Monday, November 13th was a rest day, and that's what I did. I rested, didn't run, didn't do any cross training. I did do some ankle strength and mobility work again on the Dyna disc. Kind of the same exercises, just a lot of standing for balancing on single leg, and then some single leg squats, single leg deadlifts, things like that for a good bit while watching TV, which as an added bonus, it's a lot harder to do those while watching TV. Tuesday, November 14th called for an hour easy run with some strides. So this was just, basically 50 minutes of a run and then some 20-second strides. So it was very, very easy as far as the difficulty level, but beautiful day. Went out with my wife to the High Chaparral open space. We ran together for about the first 40 minutes, and then she went and did a workout kind of in the little grassy area while I continued my run and did my strides. But it was a beautiful day, gorgeous, gorgeous Colorado weather. I mean, as you see, I did about 6 miles. Easy paced, keeping it real chill. I was also wearing the Speedland GS Pisgas. That review will be out probably this Friday. But I did want to test how I cut the insole of those shoes to see if it would alleviate the blister issues I had. So stay tuned for the full review on that. Well, Wednesday, November 15th called for speed work. And this was a kind of confusing speed work. I definitely had to program this one into my watch. I did use my Coros watch to program this. It's a little bit easier to program than the Work Outdoors app for my Apple Watch Ultra 2. But as you can see on your screen, there were a lot of different steps to program. This is basically a ladder workout where you go up in distance and then kind of come back down, and the intensity was different too. It started out faster, went a little bit fast but not as fast, and then faster again. So it was interesting, but it was a good workout, felt good. Of course, wearing the Hoka Rocket X2s. I really enjoy those shoes for the speed work. That was good. So the run ended up being a little over 8 miles, just over an hour time as well. But then after that, I had to do a conditioning workout, a strength workout as well. So I did the hips, glutes, and hamstrings routine that I like to do from Caroline Gervin. And it's a killer. It works really, really well. And as you see, it was about 25, 30 minutes of that as well. So overall, it was a good day of training. So Thursday, November 16th called for about an hour easy run, and that's exactly what I did. I went with my wife. We went out to the Black Forest Section 16 trail again, just cruising around. It was great. Again, gorgeous weather, awesome to be on the trail with my wife. Again, and this, like we did earlier in the week, I ran about the first, I think it was 45 minutes with her, and then she had to do something else, a little quick workout, so she did that while I continued my run to get the time that I needed. A little over 6 miles, super chill, easy pace, again wearing the Speedland, testing those out. Yeah, just another good quality, easy day. Well, Friday, November 17th, originally called for speed work, but this was the audible I called. I told my coach I wanted to do a summit of Pikes Peak on Saturday, and so that being a pretty big effort, he reworked my schedule for me a little bit, took the hard speed work session. I think I had some mile repeats, but took that off and just gave me an easy day, which was very nice. So I did that in the Saucony Kinvara Pros, just keeping it very chill, knowing I had a big effort coming up tomorrow. Well, Saturday, November 18th was my long run, and instead of the hour and a half that was originally planned, I went much, much, much longer and much more difficult for sure.
First view of my destination. You can see the summit house off to the side there. This is actually the first time I've ever come up Bar Trail, this lower part. I've always taken the incline. Oh man, I might wager this is more difficult than the incline as far as trying to run up it, trying to get some more calories right now. All right, just over 9,000 feet up. I've gained about 2,800 feet so far. Have about 5,000 more to go in just, I don't know, not too many miles. Getting closer to bar camp now. About another 1,000 feet to bar camp. So my kit today, the Salomon Advanced 12 and the Hoka waist belt, with everything that I have packed, weighs 10.2 pounds. So I was definitely feeling that coming up the lower section of bar on the W's. Whew. Yeah, it was tough. Doesn't feel too bad right now. But yeah, I got a lot of gear. Big jacket, another shirt, a bigger winter hat, emergency bivvy, first aid kit, a lot of nutrition, hydration packs, water filter, poles, wipes, all that stuff. And of course, this GoPro I'm filming on right now, and the Insta360. So we're headed Pikes Peak. America's mountain is shining today. Perfect weather for this. Expected to be, I think, a high of 23 at the summit, but with the wind chill, about 5 degrees. So we'll see how it feels. Oh, I also have my micro spikes in the pack. All right, onward. I forgot, I also have the night core headlamp in there, just in case, you never know. On my feet today, I chose to go with the Saucony Peregrine STs, the 13 ST. They have those really nice, aggressive 6mm lugs. So hopefully, I may not even need the spikes. I don't know, we'll see. All right, just leaving bar camp. I filtered 2 flasks of water and mixed some gnarly nutrition. Put on another shirt because it was gonna be chilly, I know, after starting over again. The lady inside said it's pretty icy up above. There's definitely some snow drifts, so we'll see if I can find the trail up a little bit further. Got about 6 miles. Need to try to get moving pretty quick, so let's go. All right, over 11,000 feet up. Slipping a little bit on some ice. Probably gonna have to put those micro spikes on pretty soon. We'll see what the rest of the trail looks like up here. Took me about 2 hours and 10 minutes to get to bar camp. Coming up lower bar. So we'll see how long it takes to get to the summit. Okay, made it to A-frame. You can see behind me there. A little shelter to get out of the elements. Right here it is almost 11,900 feet. So almost the tree line, I can see it right up through there. All right, gotta keep moving. $12,069 feet up on bar trail. I had to find it, but I found it. And I'm gonna stay on this as long as I can. Wow. Who died at Timberline after her 14th ascent at Pikes Peak. Wow. 'Right now is a good time when I would to have my spikes on. Over 13,000 feet up now. Only about 1,000 feet more. There goes the College Railway. Somewhere right up here. Well, last time I came up here is where I went off the trail because we couldn't find it. And we just went straight up that. I hope to not do that today. But it looks like I can follow this trail. All right, here's the 1,000-foot drop. Oh, no, I was wrong. Here's the 1,500-foot deep. Right here. Holy crap. Oh my god. That is insane. Holy cow. 16 golden stairs. Very close now. The inclined clog railway is right up there. I'm at 13,900. Almost there. Resupplied at the summit house there. I took in probably 600 calories. I had a Spring Energy Wolf Pack gel, which is 350 calories. Had a good like granola bar type thing. Chugged the rest of my flasks. Mixed up some more gnarly. And now I'm back down. Got the jacket on, got the micro spikes on now, because it's going to be a little bit more difficult going down as far as not slipping. Oh, whew. Definitely glad I have the jacket now on the way down, because it's going to be colder, not working heart rate as much. Getting back down to tree line. Well, that descent was much easier than the ascent, but that's to be expected. Man, it's just beautiful today. Check back in at bar, let them know I'm back. Alright, I just jumped off of Bar Trail. I'm back down here in Manitou. We got another 2-ish miles back to my car. Oh man, I'm right at 27. It's about to tick over to 27 miles already. Oh man, my legs are shot. My legs are tired. There's 27 right there. Oh man. All right, let's make it back to the car.
As you saw, it was an epic day in the mountains. Finished healthy, no injuries, which was much better than last time I did the Pikes Peak summit in March. I rolled my ankle coming down Bar Trail. Made it up a lot better this time. It felt a lot more controlled and not quite as difficult on the lungs. The legs didn't feel dead like before when I did it. You know, I've been here at altitude now for pretty much 11 months. And it was much different on the effort level. It felt better for sure. I was actually able to run at 12 and 13,000 feet a little bit here and there. And then coming back down running as well was much less effort. So it was a good day, felt good. It ended up being almost 29 miles, close to 7,900 feet of elevation gain. And it was a long day on the mountain, but it was a beautiful day and just thankful that I was able to do it. And of course, I got to give a huge shout out to my amazing wife for letting me spend a long day in the mountains. But when I got back to the house after eating some food, I did, of course, shower, get cleaned up, but then I hopped in the air relaxed recovery legs, which were great. Really just felt really good on those tired legs. So today, Sunday the 19th, had actually called for an hour easy run, but I chose to rest. Took that day after the Pikes Peak Ultra yesterday. I'll be honest, I'm feeling, the legs are feeling tired. They honestly, this is weird. My legs feel more tired today than they did after the No Business 100. And I think a big part of that is it was a little over 13.5 miles of constant continuous downhill, 7,800 feet of descent coming down. That wrecked the legs for sure. So my legs are tired. So I'm resting them today, and it's much needed. Well, overall, it was a good week, especially for a maintenance week. It was a little over 54 miles, a lot of time on feet with that Pikes Peak Ultra that I did, 9,400 feet of elevation gain. So it was a very good week of training. On top of that, I also did roughly 40 minutes of strength training between the hips, glutes, and ankle work that I did. So overall, it was a good week. I think that's probably about 13 hours worth of training, just about. So definitely more than a typical maintenance week for me. Well, now I've got a couple weeks of kind of some more typical maintenance weeks, but I do have a fat ass coming up that I'll be doing on December 2nd. Not sure how much I'll do. I'll probably do 40-ish miles, maybe more. I don't know. We'll just see how the body feels, I guess, and how far I want to push it, but that should be a fun day as well. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Let me know how your training's going. What, if you got into the mountains or did something cool this past week? I know where there were some a couple of road marathons, some trail marathons, and some other big races as well this past weekend. So let me know what you got up to and how it went. And an update real quick on these hats. I know there's been a lot of people been messaging me about wanting to buy hats. I did get an update that hopefully they will ship next Monday. So hopefully, we'll see. Once I get them, I'll put them up in the store and I'll let you guys know, and then you can go ahead and purchase one. That would be awesome and help support the channel. I'd appreciate it. All right, well, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one.